You know, when I bought this monitor here, this field monitor, it's a 7-inch monitor from UURig, and I like it. It works really well. But one of the things that it came with an attachment to a tripod or to any other apparatus like a light stand, and it works well as far as locking on and getting into the spot. I mean, it's kind of versatile. It's got a hot shoe attachment there, so you can bear it down on your camera. So if you're using just your camera, that works out well. It's adjustable when you loosen it up here, and then this can go any which way, you know. So that part's all pretty good. I mean, I like that it works that way. The problem is when I put it in, using it with the monitor is not really heavy, but you put a battery on it, there's some weight to it. And if it would either, all of a sudden it would just go down because it wasn't tight, you tighten it up, then it's so tight you can't move it. And you'd like to have the flexibility to move that monitor any place so you can see and get the right framework when you're shooting it, as well as the other things that the monitor can do. But number one thing was, you know, I didn't like the way it worked. I had to get it way too tight, then it didn't work. I had too much pressure just moving it, so that didn't work out. So I started looking for them, and of course went on the web like most of us do, and I looked at quite a few. I looked at UURig. That's another good company, I think, that does a lot of good things. And but I ended up getting one from UURig, and this is actually worked out really well. It's small and compact, which I like that, so it doesn't raise up a lot on the apparatus you may put it on. And I use it on a C-rig as well as, you know, other things like a tripod when I'm working in a studio or when we're doing a shoot where I can. But it has the advantage, it has a 1/4 inch down on the bottom here too, so you can screw it directly onto a tripod or a light stand or any other apparatus that does a 1/4-20, sort of a standard unit. It also has, of course, the slip-on, so you can put it on a hot shoe, and it has sort of a bolt-like nut like you see on here to tighten down, so you can really get it tight onto the apparatus you're putting on, whether it's your camera or whether it's like in this case a C-rig. And it has the same kind of bolt action that tightens it up right onto the actual monitor. The other thing that has rubberized underneath there, so it can be tight, you know, rubberized at the top so it don't scratch, but it also keeps it from moving. It does have a little pin there that would go into, as many of the units like this will have a little pinhole so it doesn't shift on you when you're moving it around, and this has that, but it just presses down out of the way if you don't have it, so that's not a problem. It does come with a little Allen wrench that fits on the sides here, so you can tighten it up for the apparatus you're putting it on here. Also at the top, it tightens it up so you can tighten the swivel. So it's pretty tight. It's amazing how tight you have to have it to make it work so easy on the unit. Now, I'll show you, it's pretty typical. I mean, there's nothing here that's going to be rocket science for anybody, but it's nice the way it can go on, screwing on the bottom. The way it screws on the bottom, and then I end up using this is Movo C-rig, and I really like it because it's solid aluminum, so it's tough. And get this up. It's tough and strong, so you can move it around. And there we go. And you can tighten that baby up really tight, which is the way I like it. And then you can move this any which way you want. And that's really the cat's meow. But it's really cool the way you can do that, because if you're filming, of course I don't have a camera in here, you're filming and you're putting it out to the side, you can get shots that you probably would not really see. I know you got to flip out ones on many of the video cameras like that, or your DSL, but this is a 7-inch screen and you really get a chance to see it nice and clear. I like that. And you can move it around and it just doesn't fall off or it doesn't slide away. It works well, it's nice and smooth. So no big thing, but it's something that if you're looking for one of those, I can't say that I can't help but recommend this. For the money, it's 25 bucks, 26, somewhere in there, Amazon. It's pretty good. It handles real well, and you should be able to adjust it once and be done with it, which is the real key. So when you get out there, ready to do some filming, you don't have to mess with this, and that's always a good thing. So thanks for watching. I hope it helped a little bit. If you're in that market for one of those, maybe consider this one. That'd be awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.